What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Wednesday afternoon. Right now, we've got our 2024 Top Signature Class Football 3-box half case number 2 random teams. I'm going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. William, having a hard time tagging. If you go by something else on Facebook, let me know. I will get that tag added for you. All right, there we go. Got those tags in there. Go ahead and give everybody just a couple of seconds to see those tags and hop on in. Then we will random those teams. All right, let's hop into our browser and get things started here. Got the names here first. Michael Pelote on top. Stephen Hank on the bottom. Gonna roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 4, so we're good there. 2, 3, and 4. Kevin on top. Kevin on the bottom. Gonna go ahead and get this reflected onto your screens here. There we go. Then we got the teams here. Got the Arizona Cardinals on top. Washington Commanders on the bottom. Once again, gonna roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got an 8, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Washington Commanders on top. Tennessee Titans on the bottom. You go ahead and get this reflected onto your screens. Get that trade timer started. All right, 5 minutes on the clock starting now. While that trade timer is taken, go ahead and get these verification codes copied and pasted into our chat. All right, verification codes have been posted with just about 4.5 minutes left on that trade timer. All right, we're almost at our halfway point here. Just about 2.5 minutes left on the trade timer. Still plenty of time, though, if you're looking to swap teams. Really looking forward to this one. Look at it, 5 signatures a box, so you should see 15 autos in this break. Lots of chances to hit. All right, under 2 minutes left on the trade timer now. Getting down to the wire. All right, less than 60 seconds now left on that trade timer, getting down to the end. Last 30 seconds here. That's weird, Michael. I for sure tagged you. I've seen a couple other people have that problem like intermittently, like it'll stop and fix itself. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, seeing no trades, those are going to be everybody's teams. Good luck, everybody. Let's see some absolute bangers here. Looking at 5 packs per box, 6 cards per pack. Empty box. There should be 1 auto per pack. Unless they decide to put multiple in one. Got a nice alter image Jordan Love. And we have our first auto here. Going to be Donnie Shell for the Steelers on the permanent ink. Nice one there. That one going over to Steve. There you go, Steve. Congrats on that. And then we've got a 52 out of 150 Trevin Wallace there for the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, Michael. All right, pack number 2 here. Got a nice Tom Brady out of 100. Nice. And that's going to be 100 out of 100 on the StarCast. Nice one there. Love to see a Tom Brady bookend. That one going over to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Congrats on that one. Going over to Dane. There you go, Dane. 100 out of 100. Then we have our next auto here, going to be a Bill Bates for the Dallas Cowboys on the Supreme Signers. Man, the look of these cards are just gorgeous. Love these designs.
I like that it has like the Hall of Fame and stuff autos in it.
Yeah.
Other
There's
people.
such a good variety in this product. All right, 3 more packs out of box number 1 here.
There's an auto per pack, right?
Yep. 5 autos a box. Got the Terrell Owens total touchdowns there. And we've got Cam Little here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. 169 out of 225.
That's
Nice
it.
rookie kicker there. That one going over to Michael. There you go, Michael. Nice little one for the Jags there. Nice Jim Kelly behind that. And Michael Pratt. All right, 2 more packs out of box number 1 here. Got a 2 out of 25 Jalen Simpson here for the Indianapolis Colts. That one going over to Kevin. There you go, Kevin. Nice out of 25. Congrats on that one. Then we have our first mag of the day. We've got a Malik Neighbors auto there. Nice one for the New York Giants. Congrats on that. That one going over to Brendan. There you go, Brendan. Congrats on that one. Really nice rookie auto there. On card as well. There we go. First mag of the break. Hopefully, many more to come. All right, last pack of box number 1 here. Good luck. And we've got another Malik Neighbors here. Really nice one for the Giants. Love acetate inserts. Then we have a Bub Means rookie auto here. Going over to the Saints. Nice one there for the Saints. That one going over to Michael. There you go, Michael. Congrats on that. Another auto coming your way.
Michael bought like half that break.
Yep. Then we have a Jordan Love here. 34 out of 175 for the Green Bay Packers. Finish off box number 1. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into box number 2, looking for 5 more autos. Let's see a big one. Would love to see a Jaden Daniels or a Bo Nix. Or both. Let's get a dual signature.
That'd be tight.
Empty box number 2 there.
Or like a John Elway and a Bo Nix.
That would be sick. Got a Trey Benson on the Gridiron Ambassadors insert there. And then we've got a Josh Cribbs for Cleveland. Nice auto there for the Browns on the Preeminent Ink. Congrats on that one. Yeah, I'm with you 100%, Michael. I always love when they include the vets as well. I always totally understand chasing the rookies, but there's something to be said for some of these big vets. They deserve just as much recognition. All right, pack number 2 here. We've got a Barry Sanders, 56 out of 175. Nice one there for the Lions. Then we've got an auto here. This one going to be 43 out of 50. Jonathan Brooks, rookie auto for the Carolina Panthers. Nice one there for the Panthers. That one going over to William. There you go, William, out of 50. Congrats on that. Got a nice Rob Gronkowski on the StarCast here for the Patriots. Then we have a Luke McCaffrey auto here for the Washington Commanders. Nice rookie there. That one going over to Kevin. There you go, Kevin. Congrats on that. And then we've got Eli Manning here. 148 out of 150 for the New York Giants. Giants having some luck so far this break. Two more packs, and we hop into our last box. Got a 73 out of 175 Will Levis there for the Tennessee Titans. We got a cool auto here. This is actually the first time I have pulled this player. We've got a CJ Stroud auto there. 62 out of 100 for the Texans. Nice one there. That one going over to Josh. There you go, Josh. Congrats on that. CJ Stroud out of 100. Speaking of John Elway, we got a dual insert there of John Elway and Bo Nix for the Broncos on the Paramount pairings. Nice one there. All right. I will try my best. Then we got a DJ James here, 29 out of 100 for the New England Patriots. That one going over to Kevin. There you go, Kevin. Another auto coming your way. Congrats on that. All right, let me get this base moved over. We will hop into our last box. Empty box number 3 there. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's see some more big rookie signatures. Got a nice Jim Kelly there. And a Latu for the Colts on the auto there. Going over to Kevin. There you go, Kevin. Congrats on that one. Got a nice 9 out of 25 Aaron Donald there. Going over to the Rams. Nice one there going over to Brendan. Then we've got a Bucky Irving rookie auto here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Always think Bucky has a nice looking signature. That one going over to Dane. There you go, Dane. Congrats on that one. All right, 3 packs remain here. 3 more autos. Nice Steve Largent there. And we have a 37 out of 50 Joe Alt for the Chargers. Nice one there. That one going over to Travis. There you go, Travis. Congrats on that one. Right behind that, we have another one for the Chargers. We've got a 20 out of 25 Brendan Rice. Nice back-to-back hits for Chargers. And we got a Malachi Corley here, 201 out of 225. Going over to the Jets. Then we have our second mag here, going over to the Panthers. We've got a 3 of 5 Jonathan Brooks rookie auto. That one going over to Will. There you go, Will. Congrats on that one. 3 out of 5. Can't go wrong there. There we go. Congrats again to the Panthers. 3 out of 5. All right, last pack here. Good luck, everybody. Got a nice Trey Benson here. Going over to the Cardinals. And for our last auto here, we have a Will Shipley, 95 out of 100 for the Eagles. That one going over to Michael. There you go, Michael. Nice out of 100 auto coming your way. Congrats on that. All right, let me get these base moved over, get a couple things situated, and we will hop into our recap. Got a Will Shipley auto out of 100 for the Eagles. Brendan Rice out of 25 for the Chargers. Joe Alt out of 50 on the auto for the Chargers. Bucky Irving auto for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Got a Aaron Donald here out of 25 for the Rams. Latu auto for the Colts. Got a DJ James auto there out of 100 for the New England Patriots. CJ Stroud auto out of 100 for the Texans. Luke McCaffrey auto there for the Washington Commanders. Jonathan Brooks auto 43 out of 50 for the Panthers. Got the Josh Cribbs here for the Cleveland Browns on the auto. Got Bub Means there for the New Orleans Saints on the auto. Jalen Simpson there for the Colts out of 25. Cam Little for the Jaguars out of 225. Bill Bates for the Dallas Cowboys. And Donnie Shell there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got our two mags here. Got the Malik Neighbors rookie auto there. And the Jonathan Brooks, 3 of 5 for the Carolina Panthers. All right, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on with me. Hope you have a